and welcome back to Bransford Webs. So you join us this week in our lining unit and propagation department, key part of the nursery here at Bransford Webs. We propagate just around half of everything that leaves the door and is propagated and starts its life here in the nursery. And Hebe's been a main crop for us. It's one of the things that we propagate a lot of, hundreds of thousands of Hebes every year. So you can see here, we've got the Hebe. This is Pink Pixie, so it's 2025's crop of Hebe Pink Pixie. These cuttings were taken back end of last year. They've rooted through nicely now, and we will then pot these on over the coming weeks into their 9cm pots. So I'll just pull this back and whiz across, and we've got our 9cm Hebes. So this is Hebe, it's Purple Pixie, so the sister plant to Pink Pixie. This is Purple Pixie, and this is growing away in a peat-free liner. So peat-free growing medium in there, which we're trying to move over to everything over the next 12 to 18 months. So over the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be potting hundreds of thousands of 9cm liners from the plugs of the Hebe crop, and this glass house will fill up over those weeks. And then those plants will be potted on later in the year before being sold to you guys in the garden centres in sort of January, February, March and April in 2025. There's a real commitment to stock on behalf of the nursery. Hopefully we can deliver quality plants in great range and just in perfect time to get those sales. Speaking of perfect time for sales, it's Easter weekend just around the corner, very early this year. So it's going to be those tricky seasons for Easter, because it's not quite late enough for some of the colour to be out there, but we've got a nice range going online for next week, so we'll go on to the looking good video for Easter week. I will start off with some shrubs. So we've got Hebe Dark Secret. This is a Hebe that we introduced last year. It's from our own breeding programme here at Bransford Webs, and it's got this sort of gnarled, curled foliage, almost pittosporum-like in its foliage. It's got a really dense habit. It's nice rounded tips to them too, and then it loads itself in these deep, deep purple flowers. Quite small flowers, but an absolute mass of them. It's also one of the earliest to flower in the season. And something that contrasts that really well is Hebe Golden Pixie. So, as its name suggests, it comes from Purple Pixie and Pink Pixie. This was a sport from Purple Pixie. So it's got this nice golden new flush to it in the season. That matures off to a paler, sort of deeper, should I say, green later in the year. And then it loads itself in an absolute mass of purple flower in June time. So shrubbery wise, that's it for this week. We've got our grass range continues to evolve week by week, and we've put Staper tenuissima online for next week. I just love it. It's such a tactile plant of tenuissima. Beautiful in the garden too, just drifts in the wind, and when those seed heads and flower heads come up, looks absolutely fantastic. So that's Staper tenuissima in a 2 litre pot. On the video last week, you saw Nemesia confetti going online. So that's still online. Another batch of that's just gone online, ready for Easter. And we've also put online Nemesia Peach and Cream. Peach and Cream, again, at Bransford Webs introduction. This was introduced last year by Bransford Webs to the market. And we introduced it alongside perennial, as a plant for perennial. So some Midlands nurseries, Allensmore, Wyvale, New Leaf and ourselves have worked together to introduce plants to the market that will raise awareness of perennial and also funds for the charity. So this plant alone, from everyone that was sold last year, we gave a donation. It raised over £6,000 for perennial. Just a quick thought, if you've got a chance, Google perennial. If you don't know who they are, they're an absolutely marvellous charity that work for our industry. So they're the only charity that look after people solely that work in the horticultural industry. Whether you're a tree surgeon, a landscaper, turf care, you work in a garden centre, or you're working on a nursery, they'll look after you if you're in times of need. So just have a look what they do. Hopefully you'll never need their help, but somebody you know may need their help in the future. So it's worth knowing what perennial can offer to the garden industry. On to heucheras then. So we put our range of heucheras on. We have got 5 varieties online. So I've got Paris and I have got which one have I got here? Sorry, Huckleberry, sorry. We've got Black Pearl as well. So Huckleberry online, so nice. Contrasting foliage colours. We've also got Lime Marmalade, which I haven't got in the back of the buggy this week, which are looking really good. So a nice 2 litre heuchera range. And then just to finish off, our Dianthus range are really kicking in now. So starting off with Tickle Pink. All 3 of these Dianthus you're going to see are ones that Bransford Webs introduced over the years. So Tickle Pink, that lovely silvery foliage, really nice compact dense habit to it. Massive flower bud coming on there. Dianthus Passion, a bit more upright in its habit, really sort of, columnar in its habit really, I suppose, in the way it flowers. Not quite as silvery in its foliage, but still that nice glaucous colour to it. Absolutely masses of bud on there, just starting to break and come into flower. And then last but not least, and this was originally a plant that raised money for charity when it first came out, this is Dianthus Memories. So, probably the most scented in the range. It's a stunning smell on this, really nice scent to it. Loads of bud on there too, as you can see, the nice silvery foliage, and the flowers are just popping out. So, check online or check in with your sales team member to see what's looking good on the nursery, ready from your reserve, ready for Easter. My voice is going, so apologies, but we'll hopefully see you next week with another looking good video. Goodbye for now. Tom Tree, you got it so wrong. I prefer a nice pint with a great customer like Marcus. Cheers, Marcus.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you.